How's it going, guys? I'm the Kid here with the Kid Media, back with another quick tips guide for you. I did one on Bloodhound about a week and a half ago, and this one's going to be on Bangalore. I want it to focus on how to get high kills, higher damage games. This will be good for anyone who doesn't have the 2K badge, or even if you just want to revisit tips. So smash the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more content. So without further ado, here's Bangalore and how we want to use her. So one of the biggest things I see is people not using her smoke when reviving down enemies, recovering banners, or in general just covering movement. That's going to be critical because unless the other team has a legendary sight that can see through the smoke, they're not going to be able to see you, and you're going to really effectively cover movement. Secondly, that couples with her passive, which when you're taking fire, it gives you a speed boost. This is awesome for turning corners, jumping around, and making sure you have enough speed and momentum to position on the enemy and carry that out in a good manner. And finally, the biggest and best that people like, probably not the biggest and best, but people like using it, is her ultimate, the airstrike. And that's gonna rain down missiles. They'll hit the ground, it'll have like a 10-second delay, and then they'll start blowing up. So it's similar to Gibraltar's, except Gibraltar's, once it starts coming down, it blows up. This is really good for creating a choke point and all around helping cover your friendly's push. So let's say you're in the top 3 squads left and you know where the other 2 squads are at. You drop your ult if you're playing Bang, and then your team can rush in, and they don't actually take any damage from your ultimate, however you do, so watch out for that. Couple that with your smoke as they're flanking or whatever the movement is, you know, that's really aggressive. But those are kind of her abilities, but how we use that is what I want to cover now. First of all, try to lead the fight if you can. You have a lot of maneuverability options, from her speed boost if you're getting shot at, and in general, she's, you know, not a really clunky feeling character. She's pretty evened out. She's not like hyper aggressive or overpowered. You know, there's no invincibility like Wraith. So playstyle is going to be a little different if you're a Wraith main. You know, you don't want to rush into a really tight spot that you just can't invisible, you know, immune out of. When pushing in the beginning, so you just land, you push, be hyper aggressive, use your smoke for cover, but remember it blinds you, so be smart about it. Direct it in area. Sometimes you can shoot a smoke off an area you're not even going, just to distract, to make people look maybe you're covering a teammate, you know. Or in the beginning, you can actually cover a teammate's movement by using her smoke. In the beginning, you don't really want to use your ultimate. It's a slower recharge on it than, you know, maybe Bloodhound's ultimate or Pathfinder's zipline. So be conservative and save it for middle to late game. I don't really bother with holding a ultimate accelerant, but that's definitely something you can consider doing. And then other than that, it's high movement and making sure you're following, you know, if you have a Bloodhound on your team, you want to follow their lead, go where the enemy's at, and once you're in the battle, that's where you kind of take over and direct. If you're going for a higher kill game, a higher damage game, make sure you shoot. I play a lot with randoms, and one of the biggest things I see is they push right in, then they'll shoot. You don't want to start shooting too early, but get to a good maneuver spot, take some shots, move again, take some shots. Don't be afraid to move and shoot with her. That's exactly what she's designed to do. Her gun setup and how she can move in on the enemy, it really allows her to skirt around with her passive. And as far as gun setups, something I would recommend is running the G7 Scout with a double tap on it, and maybe a Hemlock if you're comfortable being up close with burst weapons. If not, run the R99 and the G7 Scout with double tap. It offers you enough range and mobility that you can really take enemies down. And personally, I don't have a problem using the burst double tap on the G7 Scout up close. You just have to make sure you have a purple mag on it for the end circle. If not, definitely make sure you're running the R99 or Prowler for that up close engagement, or even the flatline is pretty good. So with that though, you want to ensure, as you'll see in the videos that's playing now, you want to ensure you're following the pace of your teammate if you're a solo, or you're appropriately working with your teammates that you have. You don't want to run into a fight by yourself, because she's not going to get out as easily as Wraith would, or another assault character like Octane can get out. He's not perfect, but he does have a little bit of speed that he can get out of tighter situations. But Wraith obviously is the best if you're inside a building and you need to get out of that. So following their lead, shooting, communicating, moving, use your pings, mark where enemies are at, do call outs, and really there's nothing more to it. It's really quick, it's really simple. She's easy, fun to play. She's probably not going to get a buff for a while. She's not overly amazing, but she's a great choice, and everyone likes to play as her and chooses her of all skill levels. So enjoy that. And as always, I'm the Kid Media. If you have any questions, comments, or any videos you'd like to see in the upcoming weeks, let me know. I'll have another one out to you in about a couple weeks, so I'll catch you later. Kid Media out.